Bohemian Rhapsody video made quite an impact, but I suppose the best remembered Queen video really has to be I Want to Break Free, not least because it had the whole of the band and Freddie dressed in drag.
I think that's one of our best videos to date, really. In fact, it still makes me chuckle every time I see it, and I've seen it a lot of times, and I'm glad we did it. The funny thing is it's like, I must tell you, everybody thinks it probably was my idea because they think but it's not. It wasn't at all. I mean, something like that was the back of my mind. But if I'd approached the rest of the group, it would have been disbanded because it would have looked like, okay, I'm trying to dress them up in drag and all that, and because everybody thinks that that's what I'm tuned to or whatever. But I like. So the funny thing is, the others came up with the idea, and I said, fine, I'll do it. And so it came to fruition. But I was shocked, actually, to think, my God, that they're expecting to actually dress up in drag. And I said, fine. Then I took the bull by the horns, and I just said, right, now we do it. Now we do it properly. And for the first time in our lives that we've actually taken the mickey out of ourselves, which is, I think in the early days, people regarded Queen as being very sort of, very musical, very intelligent, and they just thought that we actually lacked humor. But we had humor on the stage shows, and our characters were then actually coming across. And I just thought, why don't we try and do that in a video? Because that sort of prey seed, and you know, in 3 minutes they can find it out. And I think people were quite amazed the fact that we could actually fool around and drag up and still be good musicians.
When you saw the final clip and you looked at it and you laughed, as everybody did you think it was the kind of thing that would be accepted by the kind of person who doesn't normally accept that sort of pantomime dame approach?
No, so like, there's a big risk element involved with everything. I mean, since Bohemian Rhapsody, so we're not going to change. And I think our sort of staunchest fans are going to know that we can come with all kinds of ridiculous things, and some of them will work, some won't. You know, in terms of that, I mean, especially now, the rest of the group actually will take my view on this, and that we don't give a damn what we do what we want to do, and it's either accepted or not.
There's a great quote about you. I think it was Roger's quote, you know. No, it was, if a thing's worth doing, it's worth overdoing.
Exactly, yes, yeah. That's very true, yeah. But I mean, we didn't do that video and think, oh my God, it's not going to be accepted here or whatever. We just did it. And in fact, in terms of America, it wasn't accepted at all, because, I mean, they still regard us as the heavy rockers and the macho and all that. And they said, what are my idols doing dressing up in frocks?
I want to break free.